What's up, YouTube? It's the Big Kahuna back again with another video. And I'd like to give a shout out to Rob Real. And yes, I look tired because I am. And I need to shave, I need to cut my hair, all that good stuff. But on to today's video. I wanted to pose a scenario to the subscribers and see how they answered. I know how the ponies would answer it. But after the scenario, I'm going to tell you about a story that's actually a true story. So, on with the scenario. So, you're a person who wants to get a next-gen system. But you don't know anything about either one of the next-gen systems at all. You haven't went to any websites. You haven't went to any YouTube channels. You haven't had any friends telling you about it or none of that. You just know that there's two new consoles out and you want to get one, but you only have enough money to get one or the other. And you have enough money to get either the XB1 or the PlayStation 4. So, you go to GameStop, because a lot of people go there and some of them trust what the people say that work there, and they happen to be busy. It's really crowded in there and they have a lot of customers. So instead of going up to the front desk because they're busy, you see two people in the store. Two of them happen to be over in the PlayStation 4 section. And then one walked over to the XB1 section. So you go over to the PlayStation 4 section first and you ask the guy, say, hey, I'm trying to get me a nice gaming console, and I got enough money to either get the 1 or the 4, but I have no idea which one I should get. So I just wanted to ask you a question. Do you have a 1 or a 4? And he says, well, I have 4. And then you go, okay, so which one would you get? Or which one should I get? And of course, he's going to tell you, I think you should get the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 is the best system out. It's got 10 million sold. It does 1080p. And, the usual pony stuff that, fanboys say. Then they, finish that off with, it's a fact. Yeah, it's a fact that it's 10 million sold, but, all the other stuff is not a fact. But this is what they'll say. Anyway, so you leave that guy and you go over to the other side. After hearing all the stuff he said, talked up the PlayStation 4 and everything. And you talk to the other guy, you say, hey, I'm looking for a next-gen system, and I don't know which one I want to get right now. I don't know too much about each of these systems. But I was talking to the other guy over there, and I seen you over there earlier. I wanted to know which one of these systems do I have, and which system do you have? And he goes, well, I have a PlayStation 4, and I have the XB1 also. That's why I was over there, and now I'm over here looking over here to see what I want to get. And you go, oh, cool. So you asked him, so in your opinion, which one do you think I should get, or which one do you prefer better? And he says, well, I like the XB1 better because it has the games that I like. It also has more features and better features, in my opinion. And I like their live service better because I think it's a more stable service and they have dedicated servers. And he said, oh, okay, so what's wrong with the PlayStation? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the PlayStation. I just prefer the XB1 over the PlayStation. But that's why I got them both, because I like to game. And he said, okay, so after that, you have a choice. You can either just make up your own mind and not listen to either one of them. But this is the question that I'm posing to the subscriber. Would you listen to the guy who only has the one system and hasn't played the other system? Or would you listen to the guy who has both systems and says he prefers the one over the other? Now, before somebody comes in here go all super pony on me, you can flip-flop this story any way you want. It could be the dude that has an XB1 and only an XB1 versus the dude that has both and says you should get the PS4 over the XB1, but he has both. Do the story either way you want. But my whole question to you guys is, which one of the guys would you listen to? The guy who has the two systems or the guy that has the one system? Now after all that's been said, let's go on to my story. This happened a long time ago. There's this guy. He's a cool guy. He's a pony, but he's a cool guy. Cool as shit. Talk to him on XB1 and everything. Yes, he has both systems, but he's still a pony. But it wasn't always like that. Originally, he had the XB1. So we was in the Facebook Bang Bang Next Gen Gamers. And if any of you guys are not in that Facebook group, head over to Bang Bang Next Gen Gamers and see if you can join. But anyway, like I said, it wasn't always like that. He originally had an XB1. So anytime somebody would come in and talk shit about the XB1, he'd be right there to post pictures, to post links to stories, to post, YouTube videos, to post all this stuff. He was like an Xbox soldier, and he was killing them with all this, stuff. And, I was there right with him, agreeing with some of the stuff he said. But the difference is I had the XB1 and the PS4 at the same time. So I already knew, in my opinion, and I said, in my opinion, which one I liked better. It's not a fact that my system of choice was better than the other system, but for what I wanted in gaming, it was the better choice for me. But like I said, I had them both. So I was agreeing with all the stuff he was saying, of course, because he was, basically champion for the system that I liked the best. So after doing this for the longest time, one day he decides he's going to go out and get a PS4, which there's nothing wrong with that, because I've said it before. There's nothing wrong with the PS4 hardware. It just didn't have anything for me. So after he got the PS4, then when people would come on and attack the XB1 like they usually do, people on the XB1 side would come back and attack the PlayStation side. Then he was right in there attacking XB1. There were people in there putting question marks like, what the hell is going on? Wait a minute, is this the same guy? He was the Xbox dude. Now, what the hell is going on? So then he was like, yeah, I got me a PlayStation 4. Compared to the XB1, the XB1 sucks. This, that, and the other. So anytime somebody posted something about the XB1, he could come out and post pictures, post links to YouTube channels, to, gaming websites, and all this type of stuff. So, like I said, this is a true story. And even till the day, this guy does this. And I even had to come in one day, because he said, I can't remember what the thread was about, but he put down, them Xbox hoes ain't loyal. And then I put down, yeah, because you used to be one of those Xbox hoes, and you definitely ain't loyal, because he jumped from the Xbox to the PlayStation. Now, is there a problem with somebody jumping from one system to the other? No. But when you was champion for the one system and didn't even have the other system, talking about how the other system was trash, then you come out looking like a hypocrite. Now, are you somebody I would even listen to anything that you had to say? No. Why? Because like I stated before, you was championing the Xbox all day long, while I was sitting over in my little corner with both systems and could, give my real personal opinion on which one I like better. You only had the one system. So you was champion up and down for, yeah, this system is the greatest, PS4 is trash. Then you went and got a PS4 and then like, yeah, this system is the greatest, the XB1 is trash. This is why I would never take somebody like this serious. Because instead of just saying, I like the XB1, that's just my personal opinion, you was like, it's a fact, PS4 is trash, you know, you did all that. Now, if you have both systems, and you're talking about the other system is trash, I can understand that, because you have both systems, and one system is just not living up to your expectations. But when you have one system, and you all just, you know, thumping your hands, beating your chest about how great it is, and never play the other system, I can't take you serious. And then you jump over to the other side, because there's another dude that he does this also. He had PlayStation, and he was champion for that PlayStation all day long, thumping his chest. He has an XB1, and he still champions for the PlayStation, and I give him some type of credit for that, because he stuck to his guns. Now, while he tries to make it seem like the XB1 is trash, this same person also plays on his XB1. I talked to him, and he likes to troll a lot and get the Microsoft fans up in a roar, which he's really good at doing. But that's my story and the scenario that I gave in the beginning. Would you trust somebody who only had one system, and then all of a sudden get the other system, and then turn their back, and then talk about how this system's the shit and the other system is crap, and you know, all this other stuff, versus somebody who had one system, said, yeah, I prefer this system. I can't talk or speak about the other system because I don't have that system. And don't forget my scenario. So please comment down in the comment section. I'd love to hear some of the things that some of you guys would say. Even you ponies. Well, we already know what you ponies are going to say, but remember what I said when I posted that, or when I spoke about that scenario, that you could flip it either way. XB1 dude or PlayStation dude has both and likes the PlayStation better. It doesn't make a difference. So, as I always say, fanboys don't love their favorite system. They just hate yours. Peace.